Hi everyone, this is Tanya from LinguaCom, and today I would like to introduce to you something new that I've recently discovered. As a teacher, I never stop learning and I never stop looking for great resources for reading, listening, speaking, all everything that's out there to support the teaching process. So I've recently discovered a great platform which is called Capish. Capish is special because it's not only a platform for teachers, but it's also collaborative platform for students. The student is a part of the process. The student can record him or herself. The student can ask questions here. So the platform is not only great for teachers, but it's also great for interaction. Right now, I'm just learning how to use it. So I'll show you. You'll be a part of the process. So today we're just going to see what we can do with a text. So let's start. We'll just open a text. First of all, I have to say a few words about Capish and the text on Capish. It's platform that is open to schools, not individual teachers, unfortunately. Maybe in the future it will be open to individuals as well. But right now it's only open to schools. If the school is signed up for Capish, so the teachers will have access to it. It's a platform that was created in collaboration with the Jerusalem Post. So the texts here were written by professionals and professional journalists working in the Jerusalem Post. And um, as you can see here, also, on the homepage, you can see that the variety of topics is huge. There's history, politics, science, etc., psychology. So I'm just going to go with this. Okay, let's see, first of all, what is on the page. Well, once I open the text, what do I see? I can see that I can play extracts from the text. I can see questions here. All right. I can see how many points each question is worth. It's a great for class management. I can see that I can record myself as well, and I can listen to a pre-recorded text. Let's try.
Inventors who changed our lives. Many adults think that children are not as smart as they are, but you may be surprised to discover that a lot of the inventions we know and love today were hatched in the minds of kids. Frank Epperson, popsicle. 11-year-old Frank Epperson invented the popsicle. It was a winter night in 1905 when Frank decided to make some juice. He accidentally left the drink outside that night with a stirring stick in the glass. The juice froze and the first popsicle was born.
Okay, so I can see here that I can actually listen to the text. What are these highlights here? Let's try. If I click on one, I get its translation into Hebrew. Okay, great. So I can not only just read the text, I can listen to it and translate it right away. There's a translation and a picture that accompanies the translation, which is perfect in case the kids are more visual. They perceive better if they see a visual along with the text. Okay, I can also see that there are questions that appear between the paragraphs. Can I listen to the questions? Obviously I can.
How old was Frank when he invented the popsicle? 9 years old. 10 years old.
Yeah, so what I see here is three options, and I have the right option right here. This version is for teachers. It's not the way the students see this text. I can also see that there is a video that accompanies the text that is related to the text, but it's about amazing Israeli inventions. And and that's it. So right now, what I can see is that my students can both read, listen, and click on individual words to see their translation and image. That's already good enough to catch my interest. I will continue the research in the next video. Thank you and enjoy teaching. Bye bye.